What's going on, guys? Guys, there you have it, another review. What's going on? It's been a while. So, we're looking at that little thing again. This time we're gonna do flux core. Picked up a roll and have some plates sitting over there. Another camera. But yeah, let me get this thing set up on the table and I'll be right back. What's up, guys? This is what we're working with. KT 030 flux core. I've been beginning to like these KT stuff, especially their welding rods. They're not, for them being, can't really find much information on them over the internet other than their main, distributor page and whatnot. Some of the smaller stores here, building supply store near me, where I get a lot of my welding rods, especially. They've started to carry this brand, and it's not too bad. In the past, I still stuck with the cheaper stuff. I was never one to rave about Lincoln rods or the Lincoln inner shield stuff. It just, not that it didn't sit right with me, but it's expensive, especially working out from home. And the customers that I typically tend to are, they're the ones that, how to explain it, they're the ones that don't need something, I wouldn't say overbuilt, but the easier ones to work with. The ones that'll bring you the job to you. So cheaper rods for me and cheaper wires of MIG and flux core. I really don't see the need of spending so much on more expensive things. Especially when it comes to that, because even if you look at code work stuff, in terms of procedure welding and whatnot, a lot of that, there's no, in the procedure itself, there's nothing telling you that you have to use a certain brand of electrode or whatnot, other than the type itself. And yeah, I really don't, I'm pretty sure all that welds better and whatnot. Probably deals a little bit better with cleanup. But if you're working with customers, that don't have big jobs that need done, like me, like my main thing is I build pits and smokers, or grills and smokers. That's my thing. But I built a couple trailers, door gates, burglar bars for windows, all that stuff's. I'm pretty sure a lot of the bigger welders won't take smaller jobs like that. Like if they only need one burglar bar and one door done, I get it. People don't want to spend a lot of money, but I understand why some of these bigger welders, especially the mobile welders, not necessarily turn the job down, but because of their prices, they turn away a lot of customers. And like me, is like one of the, how I work is I if someone wants something done by a certain date, then I will get it done, and I'll probably charge a little bit more than what I usually would. But I work at my own pace. I have a small shop, so I don't have a fancy shop table either. But regardless, all that set aside, I've already ranted too much. Let me get this thing hooked up and whatnot. Oh, wrong polarity. Flux core runs on electrode negative. The ground is positive. So what I got here now, got a couple plates here. y'all will go through this with me. Y'all are gonna see the first beads I do here before I get it all set up and start sticking more than one piece together. I'm gonna run a couple stringers on that, you know, just to get a rough idea. I'm gonna have the machine maxed out on this first pass. I'm gonna put it in the synchronized mode. I don't know the exact term for it, but I believe it's synchronized or something along those lines. Let me get my hood and gloves and be right back. Well, that don't seem too bad. Now I got a brush here so far. I really don't use a wire brush and chipping hammer. I just get the grinder with a wire wheel. Don't you just hate that you work with something almost every single day and you can't find it? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This isn't what I use. Trust me. Yeah, this looks like my granddaddy's mustache, but I'm pretty sure that's hot. So let me see if we can brush it off first, and then I'll start whacking it. Oh my. Everything's coming off of this damn brush. I'm taking off more bristles than I'm taking off slag. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Coming off. Thing's rusty. That don't look too bad. I mean, this is 1/4-inch plate. It's probably the max of what this machine can probably run comfortably. But I'm gonna increase the voltage on this, max it out, and I got a clamp meter that measures DC now, so I'll get that hooked up in a little bit. See what this is actually running at. Yeah, because this is supposed to be a 140 amp MIG welder, and I believe 120 on stick. So we'll find that out right now. Got a little bit of spatter. It's not too bad. That'll probably come right up with a grinder with a wire brush anyways. I'm not worried about that. But let me run a full stringer on here. I'm gonna crank the voltage all the way up. I mean, it's supposed to be some kind of synchronized mode. Alright. I'm gonna weld one long bead on this. Yeah, it has way too much voltage on it. So. Alright guys, had someone just drop by, one of my uncles. But anyway, yeah, the art kind of seemed to, you know, come back towards the tip a lot, so I brought down the voltage just a little bit. I left it on half. Okay, I'll show you here. So in this in that synchronized mode, you control your MIG with this side, and this correlates with the wire feed speed, and that'll kind of control the amperage. So the first small little weld I did was maxed out here, and this was in the middle. That second pass I just did, I cranked the voltage all the way up. This is to fine-tune your voltage. So depending on how you set your amperage, it'll automatically set a voltage that you have adjustment of minus or plus 2 volts on the voltage. So I don't know. So this supposedly is 140 amps, so I'm guessing that'll probably be around maybe 200 inches per minute. I'm just guessing. But regardless, and this will set a voltage that you can fine tune. So the first pass I left it right in the middle, and it welded okay. So that second little run I did, it was cranked all the way up, all the way to +2. So I'm gonna go bring it in about half and see how that does again. So I'm gonna clean that up again. I can set this damn thing now. All right, there we go. I'm gonna clean that weld up and do another pass. So depending on how you set your amperage, that you have adjustment of minus or plus 2 volts on the voltage. So I don't know, so this supposedly it still did it. Still didn't want to keep feeding in properly. Almost like globular MIG welding, if you will. I'm gonna run another one, but I'm gonna put it back in the middle. That looks a lot better. So with the combination of dropping it back to the middle and shortening the work distance of to the tip, this turned out a lot better again. Welded a lot smoother too. I can probably play a little bit more with torch angle and whatnot, but that'll do. That's not too bad. I'll take that. So I'm gonna hook up a clamp meter and see what this thing is actually doing. Alright, I don't have another tripod to mount my phone or my camera, but I'm gonna weld. I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. they can see those numbers a little bit better. There you go. Min max. All right, I'm gonna run a couple more passes. I'm gonna run one along the entire way of the plate. Maybe we can hit duty cycle. That would be interesting. But give me a second. You're gonna see this and before I do, so I'll have to go back and see this clip. Alright, take two. So I noticed that the meter, I guess it'll only read the max. It doesn't give you like a live feed. I don't know, maybe somebody who will watch this video help me out maybe a little bit. See if there's a setting or something that I'm not seeing correctly on here where it can display a live feed. But I'll do another one and we'll see what the amperage is again. So that last one, the max I believe was 129, but through the video it kind of slowly increased little by little. So let me see what this does. So that last one, the max I believe was 129. But the video it kind of slowly increased little by little. Oh, son of a gun. It bird nested. Well, I guess that's what happens. Maybe maybe the spool's not tight enough. I have no idea. But I get that fixed real quick. I think this might have been on backwards. Oh, this is hot. Do is I'm gonna put this in a T. Like this. Do it like this, and then see how it welds. Welding two pieces of steel together. So I'm gonna get this tacked up, and we'll do some flat here, we'll do some going uphill, we'll do some going downhill. Yeah, give me a second. Alright, it's tacked up. I'm gonna run that T-joint weld here. Alright, yeah, I have no idea what happened on that little piece right there. I'm gonna try it again. I dropped down the the voltage again, just some below halfway now. Yeah, it just started acting weird. It bird nested again. Alright, I fixed the bird's nest. Try this again. If it fails again, I'm assuming I'm doing something wrong and not the machine. Something wrong, not the machine. Oh, yeah, that fixed it. I'm gonna get the grinder for this one. Alright, there you have it. Don't look too bad. No undercut. A little bit of slack still left on there. Let me see. I haven't buffed the end off. It kind of got in there. Yeah, like again, I mean, this is 1/4 inch, so I'm pretty, by the looks of it, this weld will probably hold, but I wouldn't let it sit with just one pass. That's just me though. I would probably throw another, either a cap pass or maybe like three stringers over this one, or one wider weaving cap. But yeah, I'm gonna stand this up like this. I'll weld it to something that I have here somewhere. We can go uphill, see how that does. All right, it's I welded it up on this little stand here. Yeah, don't talk shit about my stand, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go uphill with this, and then we'll do one downhill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go uphill on the left side of this toe. I'll go uphill here. The next pass will go downhill over here on this other side. All right, here we go. Well, that welded in pretty good. Let me stick the wire brush to it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Probably could have gone a little bit slower, but doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. Let's do one downhill on the other side. And we're back. Battery's running low on this camera, so this will probably be the last one. If I can get another clip in, cool. If not, thanks for watching, guys. But let's do this downhill real quick and see if I can get it in with the amount of battery I have left. get it in with the amount of battery I have left. Yeah, buddy. Look, see what I mean by it gets hot? Where are you? Oh, here you go. Look at that. It's melting that little rubber. It's not even rubber, it's plastic actually. That's right behind the nozzle. That thing's smoking and stinky. Right. Let me buff that off. It's not even rubber, it's plastic actually. That's right behind the nozzle. That thing's smoking and stinky. Right. Let me buff that off. There you have it, guys. Whoop. Don't look too bad. Need some light. Oh yeah, there's some wormholes down here. Yeah, look at that. That's spicy. That's not good at all. But okay, I don't run a lot of flux core, so maybe downhill is not the way to go with this stuff. But uphill, you can see the weld right behind it. You get some more lighting here. See, the uphill weld looks really, really good. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the few comments I got in the last video. Y'all are the real MVPs out here. So yeah, so little welder. It's pretty spicy if you ask me. Other than the hiccup with the MIG gun having that little plastic piece melt, but again, that's no big deal. I mean, if you're running this big of welds, this long of stringers, this is probably not the machine for you. You probably need a little bit better machine. Even if it is a 110, a better machine with a better torch on it, it'll be a lot better. But if you're doing small stuff here and there, you know, welding 2-3 inches at a time, with flux core, I think it'll work out pretty good. But yeah, if you're welding, yeah, I cut these plates to 6 inches. So if you're welding 6-inch stringers and longer, then yeah, this machine's probably not for you. Again, probably a little bit better machine. But yeah, we got that, and I still like the machine. Again, I hardly use it anymore. Yeah, the last time I used it was when I made the first video of my channel. Other than that, everything's been done with the Vulcan over there. So actually, I need to redo my cart. I need to redo that sucker so I can, cause I actually got a plasma cutter. Yeah, buddy. I got that plasma cutter from eBay. That'll probably be in the vids here soon. But yeah, so next project, I'll probably do like a little slideshow video for this, just cutting it up, and because I do want to get a bottle of argon so I can TIG weld with the Vulcan, and maybe see if the little blue demon will TIG weld. But that'll all come with time. But I am gonna get this done. I'll actually start on this today. Maybe next video everything will be on one cart now, and it'll be a lot better. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you.